Right now, videos on LinkedIn are really boring, but yours won't be. And if you can create content that people don't scroll away from, you will immediately be in the top percentage of pages in 2025. And luckily, there is a 4-step blueprint for making irresistible LinkedIn content that most people just aren't using. And it all starts with what you're making videos about. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If your video topic isn't interesting, your video will fail. So you need to prioritize this part of the process above everything else. Go ahead and grab a pen and paper or open up a Word document and start by listing the best and most compelling topics in your field. Start by thinking about what your peers and customers look for, what they search for, and most crucially, what questions are they asking that you can provide a good answer for. This list of questions that you're now writing is going to be the best resource for video topics for your next LinkedIn video. And it's a great way to open up your script as well. Asking a compelling question right at the start of your video opens up something called a curiosity loop, which can only be closed by your audience by watching all the way through your video. And this is crucial to succeeding on LinkedIn with video, because videos that people watch for longer are pushed out over and over again and get more views. Now, this is going to sound a little bit strange, but when you're writing your video script, you need to think of your structure like a sandwich. You start with that opening question, which is the top layer of bread. You then entertain and inform for the next 30 seconds. That's the filling and the main meat of the sandwich. And you finish off by answering the question right at the end, and that's that bottom layer of bread. And you can't make a satisfying video on LinkedIn without having all 3 layers. So as an example, here at Veed, we make LinkedIn videos about video content creation. So I'll kick things off by doing a bit of research and finding a trending topic. So let's say I want to make a video about the recent CapCut ban, which directly affects our audience. And I'll open my video with a compelling question about that topic. So I'm just going to write down what is happening with CapCut. I'll then go ahead and explain the situation in a short but compelling way and make it entertaining at the same time. Then for the final layer, I'm going to answer that initial question from the start of the video and also offer our Veed software as a great CapCut alternative. That's called a call to action. So I'm now ready to film. The new LinkedIn video feed on mobile is the place where people are going to get the most views with videos on LinkedIn in 2025. So you need to tailor your videos to that platform. So if you're filming a video from scratch, you should record it vertically, but don't worry if you've already recorded horizontally, because you can just upload your video to Veed, and with just a couple of clicks, you can change the shape of your video to fit that vertical platform. If you are filming from scratch though, just make sure you're directly facing a big light source, or have it just to the side to add some extra depth to your face. A window with natural light is perfect, to be honest. You don't need to invest in any fancy lights, and recording on your mobile phone is also perfectly fine. Just make sure you toggle the settings to the highest possible quality. One thing I do recommend spending a little bit of money on is a good microphone, but again, don't worry if you can't do that right now, because I'm going to show you a great option to fix bad audio in one click using AI. But before we get to the editing process, go ahead and record your video directly to the camera, and don't worry about making mistakes or having to redo some lines, because we're going to fix that a little bit later on. Now, once you've finished recording, your video is basically 80% done, but there are still a few essentials we need to add if you want your video to do really well. So go ahead and upload your video to the Veed editor, and once it's sitting there in the timeline, we can remove any mistakes. For example, I messed up this line a couple of times, so I'm just going to use the best take. So I'm going to move my playhead to the start of one of the mistakes, hit split, then move the playhead to the end of the mistake, hit split again, and then just delete that footage that I don't need. I'll go ahead and do that for the entire recording. I'm also going to get rid of any ums and ahs and any pauses that are just a little bit too long. You really do want your video to be cut as tightly as possible, just to boost the retention of your videos, because again, the algorithm loves to see that. Next, we're going to use another very simple tool that provably increases the retention on your videos. Select subtitles over on the left-hand side and hit auto subtitles. Now, as its name suggests, this tool is going to listen to all of the audio in your video and add automatic animated subtitles on top of your footage automatically. You can then pick a color and style that stands out from your recording, just to make sure they're easy to read. Studies have shown that videos with captions get much more engagement than videos that don't, because you can watch along with them even if you don't have the sound on. And speaking of sound, I also promised to show you a tool that takes any bad recordings and gets rid of all of the background noise. Just go ahead and select Magic Tools, click Clean Audio, and it's that simple. Your clip is fixed. With Veed, you can also add stock footage and music from the built-in library. Adding clips like this can just make your videos more entertaining to watch and make them more informative and educational. After that, just hit export and your video is ready to upload. And if you want to learn exactly what makes the LinkedIn algorithm take notice in 2025, you need to watch this video right here for a deep dive into what works right now.